In today's video, I'm going to be showing you the best spots to get critical kills to unlock this camo and whatever other mastery camos you want on zombies. And for this video, we are only going to be looking at Liberty Falls and also Terminus Island, just because these are the two launch maps. And obviously throughout the game's life cycle, there will be new DLC maps and probably even new things inside of the game that will make your life easier. And I'm going to try to kind of tell you stuff that you can change up with your augments to make your life easier, and also mainly the spots for these critical kills and how to actually do them overall. So let's get right into it. So first thing is first, the thing that I recommend for you to do is concentrate on leveling up Deadshot Daiquiri Augment. And I know I don't have it unlocked because it does take quite some time, but by the time you're probably going to be grinding, or if you're going to start grinding, definitely aim for getting Deadshot unlocked as fast as possible. And the basic way that you unlock it is, for now, for example, I need 18 more total augments to unlock. I've almost gotten stamina fully completed. Next, I'm probably going to go for quick revive and other augments, but there's actually a method that you can slightly speed it up, and that is by simply going over to, for example, quick revive, unlocking the first 2 or 3 phases, which are super easy to unlock, then going over to Deadwire, unlocking the first 2 to 3 phases. Same thing with this, same thing with these two, and then so on and so forth. The more that you unlock, the faster and faster that you can unlock different phases, because it doesn't specify that you have to unlock obviously the entire thing, because it does slightly get more and more difficult the further down that you go inside of the augments. And the reason you want that is because of number 1, the dead head augment, dead first augment, or dead again augment. Personally, I would definitely recommend for you to use the dead head augment, just because that one is further increased critical damage. Obviously you want to increase that, but the other ones are pretty good, like dead first. This one will double the critical damage when an enemy is full health, and lastly dead again will just give your ammo back, which can sometimes be a problem. Once you have all of that, obviously the other things that I recommend for you to do is get stamina up, just because stamina up is a really good perk that will allow you to run away. Speed Cola, just because that will allow you to reload faster. And now I guess we can get into the locations that I recommend for you to do these challenges. And the first one that we're going to be concentrating on is Terminus Island, just because on this one, in my opinion, it is like one of the best maps to do for critical kills, and also one of the worst maps. The main reason it is probably one of the worst ones, because you will be having a lot of mini bosses spawning in on this, from the flying pests to manglers, which will be messing up your training, all the way to the weird tentacle dude boss that is extremely annoying. So for this, obviously try to concentrate on leveling up your weapon as fast as possible, and also packet punching it as fast as possible. This can be done obviously through the armory system. You can also equip an ammo mod if you want to, but the way you upgrade your weapons is with different rarities of salvage. From here, what you want to do is obviously pack a punch the weapon, and then go over to probably my favorite location to do training and getting critical kills, because this isn't like Cold War Zombies. If anyone remembers with Firebase Z, you were able to sit in one spot with Ring of Fire and do it. There is no more Ring of Fire. They came in prepared, and the place that I recommend for you to go to is Gun Platform, because here zombies are really easy to avoid with the Omni movement. It also makes your life way easier, but also on top of that, you will be getting the zombie spawns really fast, and there will be on flat land, which is the thing that you want. Also, if you're on console or have a controller that you could plug into your PC, definitely try to abuse the aim system, which is just aiming in and out. If you can do it on mouse and keyboard, that is pretty good, you know, like you might as well use that as well. And the reason that I think it is actually one of the best maps to do it is because you can get Deadshot Daiquiri whenever. It's actually just at the bottom of this location. If you want to know for context, it's like right here on the map. Basically run around in a circle and get those kills. And right now I'm going to cut away to some live gameplay of me just kind of explaining what I like to do and like how to get ammo and armor and stuff like that. Okay, so here we have a new round started, and I just kind of want to show you how I go about doing stuff. Basically just try to like avoid the zombies. The Omni movement is really good. I know that saying just avoid the zombies is very, you know, self-explanatory, but that's honestly it. If you want to see how I train, it's usually messy. I try to do some risky stuff, and there are situations where like that I might have, you know, had to kill that zombie to get out of that sticky situation. And also I try to deal with like manglers whenever I can, because they love to then mess up the train by shooting the whole horde. And like, look how many zombies you can spawn. It's actually insane. I'm gonna also clear out those guys because they're really annoying. And I am low on ammo, coincidentally, which is not good for what I wanted to do, and that is just, you know, show you. So I'm gonna go pick up some ammo, which is I guess a good time to show you. There are 2 options. You can go run down here, and pick up this ammo. So after buying that max ammo, a really cool way that you can get back up to where you just were and like continue that train is by simply running up all the way up here, and then around this corner there's some zombies here, some chunky boys. Some of the horde is coming through, which isn't good, but the zombies obviously won't be following you the entire time. If you haven't played zombies, that's the basic explanation. And there we go, I'm back, and the horde is definitely a bit more messy, but I'm going to try to clear it up and then just kill the zombies. And sometimes you can just have enough. And this is round 25, which according to track, stuff gets way more difficult. And I'm noticing there's still a bunch of zombies coming in. It's interesting in this game because I think you can almost just force spawn the entire round. There's still like a bus zombie, a mangler. Oh, you're going to mess stuff up, aren't you? I like to go for the mangler's head as well because that's a critical kill. And I kind of like sometimes going back here. It's nice with the omni movement. And then you can either do the controller thing where you like aim in and out, but that like breaks your frames. Or you could just, you know, try to aim just above the body and into their heads or on their heads. I guess I didn't force spawn all the zombies because they're starting to spawn behind me. But that's basically all you do. That's like the best location. It isn't like super effective just because on this you get so many dog rounds. You get that annoying boss with the tentacles, and it does get very frustrating. But as you can see, I'm getting so much salvage. And you do want salvage because you want to upgrade your gun to gold rarity as fast as possible, because it will make, not only will it make the boss zombie more easier to kill, but also to just get headshots. So yeah, that's for Terminus Island. Now moving over to Liberty Balls. In this map, it's honestly kind of like any location will do, but there is one that stands out more than others, and it is right here on the map in this location. It's just outside of one of the doors that you can buy to get through to the bowling alley, and I do not recommend for you to do this path. So essentially, when you walk out of spawn, do not go through this door, go through the one to the right. You can open that door that I showed you, and I would recommend because you can get stamina up there, but do not open the door that is inside of the bowling alley. The reason for this, or at least the main reason for all of this, is because that door will make your life easier. That zombies will be not coming out of that bowling alley. You can go all the way around through the pack-a-punch area, church location, like car park, go down by PhD flopper, and then you will be in this location. You can have the door from the bank open. I'm pretty sure that one just opens by default, but then in this like large area you can train zombies around super easily. It's a really flat area, and just take out manglers and then the abominations that spawn in. They're super easy to take down. There is only one huge downside to this location, and that is Deadshot Daiquiri isn't a perk that you can buy on here. It's like they knew that people would be using Liberty Balls just to level up their weapons slash also get camos for their weapons, so you have to wait till round 25 when the actual Wonder Fizz spawns on the roof of the bank building, which you can actually access through a zip line. I will be showing you that in the gameplay in a while, but basically in this location, run around the circle, aim in, aim out whenever you get Deadshot. Even without Deadshot, it is pretty good, but obviously you want that increased like damage with the augments and stuff. Okay, so for this one, I am showing this on round 6, but that's just because I did record like a whole bit on round 25. If you want to see the gameplay of it, here it is on your screen right now of me training. But basically, just run around in a circle over here, which is super self-explanatory. Now, if you're wondering where there is like an ammo resupply, it's actually really cool because it's in this location right here. I didn't notice it until really late when I was playing, so good thing that I am re-recording this. So if you want, you can just basically replenish your ammo over there. You can buy your armory stuff, which is just like located, oh there it is. I think I can mark it with arrow up. It's over there. You can buy your armor, gobble gums if need be, and also you can find the Wonder Fizz. If you buy this door for 500 points, zip line up, you will be able to find the Wonder Fizz there. But also the armory is actually located, or the arsenal, I guess I've been calling it the armory, right over here. So it's super easy, pretty good spot. Honestly, without the Deadshot, I do really enjoy it and do recommend for you to use it. So hopefully these two locations are pretty good. If there are even more broken locations, I will definitely be covering them, because honestly the gold actually looks insanely good in this game. I'm really surprised. And also I just want to unlock all the camos and everything. Multiplayer, zombies, Warzone, whatever I can. Thank you so much for watching. I hope I helped you out in some kind of way. If I did, be sure to drop a like on the video. Be sure to subscribe. That really helps out the channel. And as I always do nowadays, mwah, classic Feliz Smooch. Peace out.